Region together. So thank you for joining us. This is our fall 2022 meetup. So with that, I'm going to pull up the agenda. Lauren Ashley, can you make me a host or co-host? And then we'll start.
Yes, and we are now live on YouTube.
Awesome. Okay, representatives, go ahead and start the meeting.
All right. Hello, everyone. It's good to see you guys all today. Thank you guys for joining. It really does mean so much to me and Steve. My name is Caitlin Johnston. I'm the Pacific Region representative. I'm located currently in Bishop, California. Been born and raised here. I'm part of the Bishop Paiute tribe. I'm 17 years old and I'm a senior at Bishop Union High School.
Harvey Gunza, Nisargosaj, it's 20 Nisargosaj, Eastern Arizona College Jewish Tech, St. Paul's Apache Tribe in Schilling. Hello, everyone. My name is Steve Harvey. I'm currently 21 years old. I'm a student at Eastern Arizona College, finishing up my associate's degree here, and I'm from the St. Paul's Apache Tribe.
All right, so we're gonna start off good and start off on some good prayers. So would anyone like to start us off and volunteer for a prayer?
Jonathan Arcala, Secretary, would you like to start us off with a really sacred prayer?
Yeah, I do have a volunteer now.
Oh, wait, you thought you wanted me.
Never mind, JK.
Jonathan, did you want to? You can if you want to, but my brother is here and he said that he wants to do it. Unless you want to.
Yeah, go ahead. I think it'd be good to have someone from your region do it. So yes.
Okay, this is George.
Yeah, for those who don't know me, I'm George. This is my sister Katie. You all know that already though about Katie. I just want to thank Creator that they brought all of us here today and that this is a great time. I don't really know what to say. I was just kind of pushed in here last minute, but that's kind of the gist of it, I guess. I don't know.
Amen.
He said keep it short and sweet.
Amen. Good job.
Oh,
Yeah, he doesn't do that a lot. So round of applause for George. Next up, we're gonna start with Steve. We're gonna do our check-in with our regions.
Okay, period. So does anybody from the Western, well, let me do like a little check-in with myself really quick. Currently in college, me and Katie just got done with helping out in Nevada for the Healing Circle out there. I'm currently getting ready for midterms, not really doing too much. However, if anybody within our region wants to start to give their check-ins or introductions, right now would be the perfect time to do so. And we're going to try to keep this as short as we can because we want to be respectful of you guys' time throughout this Tuesday. So if anybody from my region wants to start it off with a little quick introduction, that would be appreciated.
Yeah, just make sure if you're willing to take a healthy risk, make sure that you're unmuted. And then if you want to just put in the chat, you can do that and we can just read it if you feel more comfortable that way. I think that we can do ours first. That sounds good, like the representative. So today I'm feeling good. I'm still in high school. A lot of people don't know that, but I'm a senior in high school right now. I've been traveling a lot lately. These past couple weeks, we went to or I got to attend the strategic planning meeting in San Diego with the Unity staff, and then as well as the it was a fire as well for the Pacific region. We had like a few people there, so it was really nice. It was nice to see my region and get to talk to a lot of people, meet the Unity staff, and get to know them on a whole nother level. So it was really nice. Then I went to the Reno Talking Circle with Steve, and that was just a really good highlight. I was in Chicago for their annual powwow. And now I'm back at school. Just happy to be in Bishop. That's where I'm from, and yeah, that's my check-in. So I'm just feeling great and happy to be here. Would anyone like to go next? Yeah, you guys could just say your name, where you're from, and how you're feeling today. What have you guys been up to?
Just go down the list.
All right. We can start with George since he's with me. He's not really on the list, so we'll start at the top and we'll go down.
Hi, I'm George. He just told you that. I come from Bishop, California, and I've been here my entire life. And I'm really happy today because I just got my new guitar amp.
Cool.
All right. Next, we will go to Aiden and Amy Miguel.
Hi, my name is Aiden. I'm from Arizona. Yeah. Okay. Amy.
I'm Amy. I'm from Arizona, and I'm just in the youth council too.
What youth council? What tribe?
Oh,
Which
Salt River People Maricopa Indian Community, and they are with the Young River People's Council.
Oh,
yeah, that's why I told
yeah.
her.
Sorry.
Welcome, everyone.
Welcome. You guys are awesome.
Thank you.
All right. Next on my list is Miss Angelina Cerna.
Hi guys, I'm just here to support Katie and Steve. I'm the Midwest representative, and I'm just glad to be here. And hopefully the meeting goes well for both of you.
Thank you. Next we have Anthony.
Hello, Miriam. My name is Anthony. I'm in the Pacific region. I was affiliated with the United Ataham Youth Council on the Rincon Indian Reservation. That's where I am now. But we've been kind of inactive for a few years, but we're starting to get it back and going with the youth now. And hopefully I'll get to be a part of that soon. And my day was good. I was just working all day pretty much. And that's it.
Thank you for being here. Next we have Avery.
Hi, my name is Avery Hines, and I'm part of the Yavapai Apache Nation.
Thank you for being here. Next we have Bianca.
Hello, my name's Bianca. I'm from the Gila River Indian community, and I'm with the Cesar Chavez High School Youth Council.
Welcome.
Here, welcome. Next we have Carrie Brown. I don't think that she's by her phone right now, but that's our youth council advisor, Carrie Brown. She's also my mom. I think she's cooking dinner right now, so she's not by her phone. Oh, there she is.
I couldn't unmute my phone. Hi, I'm Carrie Brown. I am the Bishop Tribal Youth Council Advisor. I am also the Youth Activities Specialist for the Bishop Paiute Tribe. So nice to see everyone on here, and I hope you guys have a good meeting, and my day is busy but good.
She's also the J.R. Cook Advisor of the Year, by the way. Just need to put it out there.
All right, next we have the one and only Colby White Thunder.
Hello, everyone. This is Colby White Thunder. I am 24. I'm Alabama and Coshada with the Dash of Omaha, and I am my tribe's youth aide to my youth council, and I'm also the Unity EC Executive Committee co-president, and my day's been pretty good.
Thank you. Welcome. Thank you for being on. Next, there's two of them. So I think Daria Garcia. I don't know if it just showed up twice. Maybe we could come back. We can go to the next one on the list is Daylin. I'm sorry if I mispronounce your guys' name. Oh, it says that she's having technical difficulties.
Hi, my name is, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Hi, my name is Dalen Sales. I am from Fort McDowell, Yavapai Nation in Arizona, just right outside of Phoenix. I am Yavapai and Lakota. I am this year's secretary for Mesa Strength Youth Council, also a part of Unity and Mesa Public Schools in the city of Mesa.
Welcome.
Next we have Deborah Toya.
Deborah
Hello,
is also,
can you hear me? Hello, I'm Deborah Toya with Mesa Strength Youth Council. I'm one of the advisors, and I'm Navajo.
Welcome.
Welcome. Next we have Hayden.
Hi, my name's Hayden De Paola. I am from Arizona, and I am from the Auction Indian community, and I am part of the youth council here, and I am the youth vice president here. Thank you.
Welcome.
Next on my list it says Jalen Harvey.
Nakwantapki. My name is Jalen Harvey. I'm the president of the Future Inspired Native American Leaders Youth Council with the Phoenix Indian Center.
Welcome, Jalen.
Okay, next on the list we have Janice. Again, I'm sorry if I mispronounce it.
No worries. It's Janice. Skakudniak, Anyanapchugik, Janice Salinas. Hi, everyone. Good evening. My name is Janice Salinas, and I am the new Young River People's Council advisor. So, hello and great welcome. You guys are all doing good.
Welcome.
All right, next on the list we have Jaden.
I think she.
Uh,
Oh. Go
Did
ahead.
you say Jaden?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
my name is Jaden Hines, and I'm a part of the Yavapai Apache Nation. I'm from Arizona.
Awesome, welcome.
Welcome.
Next we have Jennifer.
Hi, can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Okay, my name's Jennifer. I am a representative, a member of large for the White Mountain Apache Youth Council, and I'm from White River, Arizona.
Welcome.
All right, next on the list we have Mr. Jonathan Arkawa.
Wait, Squatchy, siya, Nishaya cha, alaikum since na, at Knus ayam cha. Good evening, my name is Jonathan Arakawa from the Lower Awaklallam tribe here in the state of Washington. I serve at Unity as the Secretary and Northwest Regional Representative to the Executive Committee, and honored to join you all to support our two great representatives, Harvey and Johnston. So wishing you all the best of luck and thanking you for your leadership. Hot Nixon, thank you.
Welcome, thank you for being on. Next we have Cadence.
Hello, my name is Cadence Doka Sales. I'm a little sick right now, so that's why my voice sounds so weird. But I'm from Fort McDowell, Yavapai Nation. I'm the secretary for my school's Native American Heritage Club, and I'm looking to be more involved, so that's why I'm here.
Cool. Welcome.
Welcome, thank you for being on. The next one, Kitsil.
Yat A. My name is Kitsil Beeman. I'm the vice president at Mesa Strength Youth Council, and I represent Mesa Public Schools. So thank you for having me.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Next up, we got Liam.
Hello. I'm from the Salt River Tribe in Arizona, and I'm a part of the Youth Council.
Welcome.
Thank you.
All right, next we have Lavina.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, hi, my name is Lavina Wadahamaji. I am from the Wallapai tribe. I am the new youth services coordinator, and right now I am working on getting the Wallapai Youth Council revived. It hasn't been in session for about the past 2 or 3 years, so I wanted to join to see what I can do more for helping revive the Youth Council.
Welcome.
Whenever you want.
Welcome. Next we have on the list Mayla Saya.
Yat, and my name is Malaysia John. I'm Navajo. I'm from the Future Inspired Native American Leaders Youth Council with PIC.
Welcome.
Welcome. Thank you for being on. Next we have Melody.
Hi. I'm from the River People, Salt River Youth Council.
Thank you for joining.
Oh,
sorry.
Me and Lord are sharing because I don't know. We're just sharing. So Lloyd's here too.
Welcome, you guys. Thank you for being here. Next on the list, we have Michelle. All right, we'll keep going. I don't know if it's.
Oh, wait, hold on. I didn't realize I was muted. This is Michelle. I am the from Mesa Strength Youth Council, and I am a teacher at Mountain View High School.
Welcome.
Thank you for being on. Teachers rock.
All right, I don't know if it's pronounced Mason or Myson. You have the floor.
My name is Myson Glinto. I'm from Salt River. I come from the Salt River Youth Council.
Okay, welcome.
All right, welcome. Next we have Navis. It's really testing me today. I'm sorry, guys. Navista Dennis.
Caitlin?
Yes.
We also have Daria who introduced herself in the chat, if you want to read it off for her.
Oh yeah. Sorry, I'm like missing it.
Never mind, I lied. It was a direct message to me. Sorry.
I
She
have
said,
another.
I'm from Auction Indian Community, and I'm the female high school rep for the Auction Youth Council.
Awesome. Thank you for being
Garcia.
here. Okay. Back to the list. It's really popping around because of the different people speaking, so it keeps moving. Serena Taylor. Serena.
Hi, sorry. Dagote, she's Saria Taylor Jose. She sort of let and she low cop, but she talked like she might lag like any Taylor Sands Jose. She was saying she was on Rita Clay, Danny Taylor Sr. Jose. Hi, I'm Saria Taylor. I'm White Mountain Apache and Navajo. I'm currently a member of the International Indigenous Youth Council. And yeah, happy to be here with you guys.
Thank you for being here. Next we have Miss Seneca Jackson.
Sapam Takamyoy, Anianap Chugik, Seneca Jackson. Good evening, everybody. My name is Seneca Jackson. I come from Hill River. I'm the current president of the Akimanautam Kipash Youth Council, and I currently reside in Hawaii for school. So
Awesome. I want to go. I want to visit you.
Thank you.
I'm tagging along with Greg when he visits you. He's funding me. Nay, I'm just kidding.
Okay, next we have Summer Lopez.
Hi, my name is can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, my name is Summer Lopez and I am a youth development specialist with the Young River People's Council. And that's from Salt River, Arizona.
Awesome. Hello, Summer.
Summer is amazing.
Yes.
Okay, next we have Samaya.
Guatsi Helpa with Anuaku. Hey everyone, my name is Anigua. I come as well as the Chamorro people of Guam Islander, and I live here in Arizona, and I'm here representing as Vice President of the Future Inspired Native American Leaders Council with the Phoenix Indian Center.
Awesome.
All right, next we have Tiffany.
God's A, Shea Tiffany Berry. I am the Mesa Strength Youth Council Advisor here in Mesa Public Schools Native American Education Program.
Welcome. Thank you for being here. Next we have Tizzle. I don't know if I don't think I pronounced it right.
It's okay. It's Tiza. Hi, I'm Tizo Kayela. I'm from the Acamel Altampi Posh Youth Council as a District 1 representative.
Awesome.
I am just kind of playing guitar to myself in the corner, so I'm sorry about that.
Welcome.
Welcome. The last one on my list, I know that there was a lot of people who joined while we were introducing ourselves, but Vency is our last one on my list.
Hello, I'm Vency, or Omal Vency Kuchwaitila. I come from the Wallapai Reservation. I've been with Unity, well, just like a volunteer, for a few years with the Wallapai. And I worked with PIMIS, so I just been with Unity. Again, I'm so excited for Lavina because she was in our youth council back then and was involved with Unity as well, and now she's our youth I guess a youth advisor, our youth services coordinator. So I'm going alongside her if I can give her any help. But yeah, I'm just so excited for youth advisor person. So yeah, that's who I am.
Welcome. Thank you for joining. Another person who I seen join, Ashley Johnston. I know that she is at dinner at Sherman, so I think she just hopped off. She goes to Sherman Indian High School here in California, so she was here, but it looks like she just said that she had to go to dinner. So that was another one. I also see Shanoa Scipio.
Hello, everyone. My name is Shanoa, and I currently serve as a female co-president. And it's great to be here with you all. I know that Western always brings probably like the largest number of participants for any of the meetups. So I'm glad to be in attendance this year. So I know you're going to do a great job, Katie and Steve. So I'm excited to hear what you have planned.
Awesome. Thank you for joining. Is there anyone else who we missed who would like to introduce themselves?
Ayana Collins.
Okay. Hello, my name is Ayana Collins, and I'm a part of the YRPC.
Welcome.
Welcome. Thank you for joining. Anyone else?
Hi, everyone. This is Mary Kim. I'm joining by phone. I'm actually all the way in North Carolina, so I am on the East Coast time, but I'll try to stay on as long as possible. But I just wanted to say hello and way to go, Western and Pacific regions. So I know it's going to be a great meeting.
Thank you, Mary Kim. Steve, would you like to go on?
Yes, so at this point, thank you guys for all introducing yourself and telling you guys where you're from. We're gonna go on to our next point on our agenda, our icebreakers. So at this time, Katie, would you like me to lead an icebreaker?
Of course.
Okay, period. So we'll be leading a very super fun icebreaker. It's gonna be super quick, but super fun. Okay, so can everybody turn on their cameras for me, please? I promise this is going to be fun if everyone participates with their cameras on. Okay, your camera's on. Got it. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, so I always go back to this icebreaker every single time because I'm unoriginal and it's super easy for me to do. So Simon Says, you guys all know the gist of how Simon Says works. At this time, I'm gonna say, Simon says, do something. You guys gonna do it. If I don't say it, turn off your screens. You got it? Okay, got it. If you lose, turn off your screen so we know. I'm gonna say 5 rounds. Simon says, put your hands on top of your head. Simon says, take it off. Put your hands on top of your head. Simon says, smile, period. Simon says, jump, just jump. Yeah, Simon says jump. Okay, stop. You stop, you stop, you stop. You guys gotta turn off your screens. I saw you. Okay, period. Simon says, put your hair up in a little cute bun. Wait, did everyone turn off their screens? Okay, no, we still have some people. Okay, Simon says, type in the chat that Steve is the best, period. I'm waiting. And if you don't do it, you're out. Okay, this is embarrassing. Oh, period. Okay, love that, period. Okay. Okay, Simon says, turn off your screens. Simon says, turn it back on. Okay, that's the game of Simon Says. Really woke you guys all up. Okay, thank you. Caitlin, back to you. Slay.
All right. Thank you guys for participating. We all love Steve and his interesting icebreakers, even though a lot of us got out the first time. Okay, so now on to some open discussion. We got some youth regional updates. So youth council involvement. If you guys have been active, haven't been active, we just would like to know, what have you guys been doing? What are some issues that your youth councils have been facing? What are some challenges? And let's talk so we can get some solutions, and so we can thrive and be the best youth councils we can be. Would anyone like to volunteer to go first?
Oh, I don't mind going first. As I said before, I'm the new Young River People's Council advisor, and we're from Salt River, Arizona, and we serve the Ottoman Pipash Youth Council. So we are active. We just got started again after about a 1.5-year hiatus. We took the late summer between August and September to just do recruitment sessions. I just thought it'd be a good idea just to get back out there and just invite everybody to, or our community to find out what youth council is, what we do, and how to join. So we had a very successful first event, which was in August. We had 73 youth come out and about 83 people in total, as some parents came as well. So that was a really good event. We're still very, again, we're getting active again. So we have a very new group. Some of them are in here, so thank you guys for being here. We have a very new group and they're pretty young. They are anywhere between 12 and 15. We had not too many returning members, I think about 2. So like I said, we're still learning together. And I keep telling them that we're on this journey together. And again, and shout out to Summer, who was our youth council president for 2 years, a few years back. So she's been helping me a lot with, sometimes I forget certain things. And so she's there to kind of fill in those spots. So I really thank her for coming on board. I can't say that enough. And yes, she's very awesome. So we've just been getting out there, going to our community events as much as possible. We went to a lot of like family nights, just getting, setting up our booth tables, passing out some stickers. We ordered some stickers right away I wish I had one. The holographic stickers. So if any youth council out there, we ordered them from Sticker Mule, and they're like the holographic ones. So I thought they were cool, and just has our logo, and it's a pretty awesome sticker. I have it on the back of my laptop, but I can't show it. So yes, like I said, just right now our goal is to just train our youth. We just came back from, or not came back, we just hosted a leadership week during the fall break. So that gave them a chance for us to bring in our travel departments and host a 4-day fall break training week. And again, that was just to kind of ease them into their leadership role. On the second to the last day, they got to sit down with our council, meet our president, and tour our administration offices. So I think that was a pretty good eye opener for them to get into that space. So I mean, if you have any ideas, I heard someone just starting up their youth council, maybe just some ideas. Like I said, I'm pretty new to this role, but I'm just trying new things, trying to get our young ones out there and give them any opportunity I can to engage with the public. And then, like I said, just gain that visibility so our community knows that, we're here, we're still here, and we are getting involved. So coming up, we have a lot of Halloween events next week, and then we'll be heading to the NCAI annual conference. A couple of them will be heading up there. So that's a big update for us. And so we're very active, Young Rural People's Council. It won't be me next time doing the update. And then side note, we haven't had our elections yet. We don't have officers right now. So that's why I'm here giving the update.
You guys are awesome. Thank you guys for joining and being here. Would anyone like to volunteer and go next?
I can go next. So I'm at the Phoenix Indian Center, the Future Inspired Native American Leaders. Right now, we just got done, some of our members just got done volunteering for the NARD Parade and the Phoenix Indian Center Powwow. And last week, we also had our first official meeting. So we got to finally meet everyone on our council. And we also got to talk about our upcoming events that we plan on hosting. This week, this coming Friday, some of the members are going to be volunteering in the Silver and Turquoise Ball with the Phoenix Indian Center. And we're also planning our family night for November for Thanksgiving. And we're also planning our main event, which is our Youth Leadership Day, which is going to be in January. So I definitely recommend everyone in Arizona who wants to come and come be with us that day. So yeah.
Good job.
Good job. Anyone else next?
I could go next. I'm Jaden Hines, and I'm a part of the Yavapai Apache Nation Youth Council, and we did multiple fundraisers and volunteered in our community. We handed out flyers and we helped at the Elders Volleyball Tournament.
Awesome. Thank you for sharing. Would someone like to go next?
I can go next. Again, my name is Seneca Jackson. I'm the current president of the Akimet Peepash Youth Council. Our youth council, I feel like we've been very active regardless of COVID. We've been very transparent with the virtual aspect of it. And now we're getting to come back into person. I know a lot of our youth council has been helping with different events within our community. There's most recent, a little tea party where they brought young ladies to meet different role models within our community and just have a day with them. And they also did that for little boys the following weekend, which was this past weekend. I feel like overall, we're more so trying to move into the in-person aspect of everything, just because within our community, we're barely starting to slowly open up still. And I feel like it's awesome for our new youth council members who are going to be sworn in this month. Unfortunately, my presidency is coming to an end, so we will be swearing in all our new members as well as our executive board. I'm super excited for that. But I feel like with us, it would be more so communication with other youth councils. I feel like we could better work on that. I know for myself, I was very busy my senior year and now in college. I'm still trying to be as active as I can with the youth council while being out here. I will be back home for inauguration, so I'm excited for that. And yeah, that's pretty much all I would say, is being able to be in contact and host different events with other youth councils within Arizona.
Awesome. Great job. We're so proud of you. Would anyone like to go next?
Hi, I will go next. So like I said earlier, I am trying to get the Wallapai Youth Council restarted again. We just had our first meeting last Friday, and that was basically just getting introductions from the youth that attended, and also getting what they expect from being on youth council and what they expect to bring to the community as a youth council. Like the first person said, we don't have any officers right now. And so I'm working on getting elections started. So that should be fun. I plan on having my next meeting this Friday, and some of the recruitment strategies I plan to do are going out to the high school on the reservation, and even setting up possibly a recruitment trip for youth in the community. It's been kind of crazy because we haven't had a youth council active for about almost 3 years now. So I kind of feel like we're a little bit behind, but I'm really excited to get them involved with Unity. And that's it for now.
Awesome.
Keep up the good work.
Would anyone like to go next?
Representatives?
At this time, if no one wants to give their introduction, or not their introductions, their youth council involvements, we can move on to issues and challenges if Katie wants to, or if no one wants to give youth council updates, I guess.
And remember, guys, you can share it in the chat. We would just love to hear from you guys and see how you guys are doing. But yeah.
Can you guys hear me?
Oh, yes, we can hear you.
Okay. Well, like I said before, my name is Bianca. I'm from the Hello River community. I am a representative for Unity, not for Unity, but from the Youth Council today in Cesar Chavez High School here in Arizona. And basically, our youth council mostly was just working on recruiting members. At our youth council in our high school is a little different. We kind of accept everyone there, not just Native students. It is mostly Native students there, but like I said, we've just been working on recruiting members for August and September. In October, we recently did a land acknowledgement thingy for the PXU district for the O'odham people. That's what our students and some of my members and sister schools were working on. And then we also took part in the NAR parade. So that's basically what we've been doing. And we're currently working on a fundraiser to get some money for our presidents, because not everyone in our youth council is supported for mid-year, which is coming up pretty soon, I know. So that's what we've just been working on.
Awesome. Good job, guys. Would anyone like to go next?
Tizak has his hand raised. If you want, I think he wants to go next.
Okay.
Sorry if I butchered it.
It's okay. As of late, we've been just kind of looking forward to Halloween events within our community, and we're working on our district projects. As it is, we're moving out of the last year as new members are joining on. So we've done, I think, 2 Halloween events so far, or at least I was part of one where it was a movie in District 4. And we're working on Trail of Doom along with, there's one more I can't quite think of right now, but we're on our way to becoming more involved with certain events. So that's what we've had going so far. Thank you.
So is there any more at this time who would like to give their youth council updates or individual updates, Doria? Yes.
Okay, can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Well, first and foremost, I apologize if I didn't give an introduction. I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Skukurinik Aniapchugi Doria Garcia. Good evening, everybody. My name is Doria Garcia. I am the newly re-elected president for our Auction Indian Communities Youth Council. And I am actually really happy to see everyone here participating in this regional meetup. And it's good to hear what everyone's doing. So I'll go ahead and give our update. So far, what we've been doing over the summer, we just started our community garden, which we partnered up with our community's library. We helped assist in that, which it began in late April, then we happened to finish it in late July. Then on May 26th, we assisted in the Elders Game Night, which consisted of like Uno or Bingo, just little games like that. They had a good time. They enjoyed our company. They liked knowing about us and who our families were, which I thought was a really, really good thing to learn. Then on June 23rd, we did a presentation for our community's language department. At the time, they were having, I believe it was a summer language program for the kids. So they asked us if we can come out and present to them what we do and do some icebreakers with them. And we had a lot of good feedback from the kids. They enjoyed everything that we've done. They were real excited, which I thought was really nice. Then going from there, the day after, June 24th, we had our first ACYC game night, which consisted of, I believe it was, what was it? A Mario Kart? Yeah, Mario Kart on the Switch. There was little bumps here and there for it, but overall we had a good turnout, had a lot of fun, good laughs. Then going on from there, on July 30th and the 31st, we were actually supposed to have our first kickball tournament, but unfortunately that had to be postponed the first time due to the weather, and now we actually had to cancel it. So we're hopefully gonna look at next year to rehost it again. Then with that, moving on September 24th, we just had our youth council elections. It was a good little turnout. We were honestly looking at how we can better that ourselves. What can we do to bring out more youth involved to vote next year? So hopefully we get to work on that. Then moving on, September 28th, we did a presentation for our community's fall intercession program, which was a 2-week program for the kids that were out of school on their fall break. We presented to them. We played some icebreakers. We did some crafts, just interacting with little youth ranging from, I believe, kindergarten to high school. So that was good. It was really, really good. Then we just most recently had our inauguration. It Ooh, when was our inauguration? Our inauguration was on the 15th of October. So that was a Saturday. And we had a really, really good turnout also as well. I'm really excited for this year. And our upcoming event actually is our community's, I believe it's a zombie walk. Yes, so we'll be participating in that. We had our health education from our community ask for help, so we'll be assisting in that. Then I believe a day after, it's going to be on the 28th. The 28th, we'll be doing a cakewalk for our community's Halloween trunk or treat. And I forgot to mention, on the 22nd of October, this Saturday, we will be in attendance for the Akimaratam Pipash Youth Council's inauguration. And yeah, that's all I have.
Awesome. Thank you, Akjin.
Thank you for sharing. Great job, guys. Would anyone else like to share? Anthony?
Yeah, I'll just go real quick. So tonight I'm kind of the unofficial representative for the United Ataham Youth Council out in San Diego County, so West Coast. Yeah, like I said before, we've been really inactive the past like 4 years, so it's been a minute, and we've all the cohort that I was a part of, we've all like since been trickling back into the community. We all left for like, school and things like that, but we're making our way back, and so we want to rekindle what we had going on, and just getting today's youth involved. So we're talking with the local education center here in Rincon, and hopefully going to be putting together some recruitment events and things like that. Because yeah, the youth around here could really use something to do for their community. So we want to do the best we can to provide that for them, and that's pretty much where we're at over here. But yeah.
Keep up the good work there. It's what it takes.
All right. Would anyone like to go next? If not,
we can start with the next topic, Caitlin.
All right. Would you like to lead that one?
Sure. So that one's the issues, right?
Like issues and challenges.
Okay, any issues you are having with meeting with youth? If anybody has anything about that. However, if you don't, we could go on to 3 of what challenges you are seeing Native youth facing. We could probably combine those 2 since they're kind of similar to one another. It's in the chat, any issues you're having with meeting with youth, and then what challenges are you seeing Native youth facing? If anyone wants to go next. I can speak a little bit just to get the conversation going. Within my tribe, some things that we're seeing is a lot of our youth council members are reaching the age where they're about to age out, or they're no longer in high school, so most of them are in college. However, the ones that are like in nearby community colleges are going online. They're like the people that are holding our youth council down at the moment. One thing that they're struggling with is reaching out to the younger audience of like the people that are still in high school or like even junior high, which is kind of weird, but like it's kind of weird to say it because we were once those people that were like in high school and junior high, and now that we're out, we don't know how to reach back out to them because like it's a lot different from when we were in high school. So that's one thing that we are facing with getting new members interested back in joining youth council. And then what some challenges we are seeing right now would be really big with mental health. I see a lot of young people within my community who are going through something, and just trying to address that issue as a whole within our youth, within my youth council is something that we've been trying to figure out how to approach this situation or what fits best for people within our age groups and how we can reach out to different, I guess, different youth who come from different backgrounds and places. So that's one thing about the how to get youth involved and whatnot. I don't know who wants to go next.
I can go to. I am also involved with the Bishop Tribal Youth Council. I'm currently the female co-president. Some issues that we are facing with meeting with youth is a lot of them don't have like their phones. Like I know that the Bishop Tribal Youth Council focuses with a lot of younger youth. So it goes to 6th grade to 12th grade. So a lot of the middle schoolers that are involved, a lot of them don't have phones. So that could be a big one where they don't get the flyers for when the meetings are. Another one can be we have our meetings at every other Sunday at 4. So maybe they don't have a ride. And sometimes they just, their friend groups that they're with at school, they're not really interested. Or sports is a really big thing. I know with my other co-president, he plays football. So sports are really like the sports scheduling. They're gone on the weekends. They have practices during the days that we're doing community events. So that's some challenges that we've been facing with our youth council. Would anyone else like to go?
Hazak, you can go next.
I feel as the transition period still weighed heavy on each council. Ours had restrictions up until quite recently with masks and capacities for events, to the point where I was almost set to go to an event, but they still had everything set to where they only had a certain amount of supplies for a certain amount of capacity. So the idea was like slightly changed for that. But as we go back in, I think general retention with youth as we go from out of online to in person is slightly different, as people are barely getting used to community events within our communities, as they're used to them proprietarily being online, where say the older parts of our communities may not want to or may struggle with connecting, but the youth aren't very well informed about it because the adults themselves aren't too up to it. So I think it's like growing down to like us getting back into there and reaching out even more as we're moving back into a more normal state, which is quite good. And I've had a fun time with it because I joined when we were still kind of doing online meetings, and I wasn't very good with this whole thing. It was a very awkward time for me, but I think I learned a lot from it. And other than that, I don't see many other problems for my council other than maybe my council as well has some older members who are like shifting out, and we're trying to advertise spots for new district representatives. and that's been an interesting thing within itself. That's all I got to say. Thank you.
Got it. Thank you, Tezak. I'm sorry if I'm saying it wrong. Anybody else? If we have nobody that's wanting to go right now, we could go on to the next one.
I'd like to just add something really quick.
Yeah, for sure.
So I guess for me, like I said, the youth council is still just getting started up again. So I haven't really been able to see what our issues or challenges, but as for myself, I have been in youth council before, but the challenge for me is that being on youth council versus being a coordinator are two totally different things. And the program got moved under a new department. So before it was with the Health and Wellness Center, but now it's under the Cultural Center. And so the director of the new department doesn't know anything about youth services or youth council. So as for me, I've kind of just been going through all of this on my own and trying to figure out what to do, I guess. I kind of feel like I'm starting from scratch, but I do think that being on youth council is definitely a plus and has helped me a lot. And so I guess that's kind of all I wanted to add. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you guys for sharing. Would anyone else like to go next?
Yeah, Jaden from the Yavapai Apache Nation. That some of the challenges that we face is that we've been trying to recruit new members, but we haven't been successful.
Offer food.
Yes, a lot of people will come if you mention food.
Food, games, and prizes.
Yes.
Okay, so it looks like we have no others for this topic. Do we want to move on to solutions? But if you would want to bounce back, we could do that too. So what are some creative solutions that you have to address community challenges? Just to be gracious of you guys' time tonight.
Yeah, okay, so let's throw out some solutions to like these challenges and issues. I know that food is a good option, snacks, games. What else do you guys like to do to?
We have one that says, "Don't be shy, offer Sonics."
Oh, we have a hand raised. Go ahead.
Hi. I hear a lot of mentions about trying to start a council or have members join, and oh my gosh, with being a part of the Future Inspired Native American Leaders Phoenix Indian Center Council, I'm also part of the Indigenous Students Program with Perry High School in the Chandler School District. And if you guys don't know what that means, it's basically a very urban setting. And a lot of members that we get are people that aren't really close to their culture or don't have really the family to teach them. And so one thing that we learned, because we actually doubled our numbers from last year, where last year I think we had 6, and now this year we have about 12 and leading to 20 actually. And the way we got to do it was we started reaching out not only to our advisors, but as well as our principals and leaders of our reservations nearby to try to get the word out. So with maybe creating I would say kind of like a welcome, like it's not really what we did was we created a venue where we just brought food, we brought what we were planning to do with our council, like a freshman orientation, and we just introduced what our council was and what we want it to be, and that's how we doubled our numbers. Also, we brought a lot of opportunities. So since I am a part of the Future Inspired Native American Leaders Final Youth Council, a lot of the opportunities that I have from that council, I do bring it to my school for anyone that is interested in it. And I have had friends that came to our parade or the powwow and any other events like YLD. And it's just a solution that can possibly help. That's what I got.
Going off of what Samaya said, I'm also a part of the Future Inspired Native American Leaders Youth Council with PIC. I'm also the president of my Native American club at Hamilton High School. And what I've definitely noticed was going in my freshman year, I was the president as well, but only because COVID had just hit and there was nobody else there. But also when my sophomore year came, there were only 3 members who showed up continuously. But finally this year, 2022 to 2023, I was now a co-president. But what helped me a lot was I created an Instagram account through there. I followed students who were Native American and who also wanted to be a part of the club. And I also made our Native American club not just disclosed to Native Americans only, but any ethnicity can come. And I feel like once you set down those boundaries too as well, that also helps. But definitely networking as well. I took time out of my day and I made virtual advertisements as well. I definitely told friends to go tell them, but I also took initiative to build relationships with Native students who also were too scared to come join my club. I gave them a reason why they should come. I also let them get a perspective of what I'm like as a person. I'm very extroverted. I love talking to people. So I feel like for me, this was really easy for me, but also coming from an area where a lot of Native students feel the same way I did at first. It's definitely hard living in 2 worlds per se, because I go to school with majority of white kids, and so I would say like 3% of the Native population at my school is there, and like 1/3 of that only comes to my club. But I'm very proud of the improvement. But I definitely recommend you building relationships, creating social media advertisements, but also learning to engaging with some of the Native youth as well, one-on-one, so you kind of have that trust and connection with them.
So we have Daylin in the chat who said she would like to go next.
I guess back in 2019, I was a part of Fort McDowell Youth Council. And at that time, like we had like a steady growth, but like people were starting to leave. So one of the things that we did were like we'd have it like at community centers. Like, so in Fort McDowell, we would have it at the Parks and Recreation Center where a lot of the community goes. And we would have food at the meetings for all the kids and anybody who just wanted to stop by and say hi, or like the members showing up for meetings, or they just wanted to the community just wanted to like sit in on it. Anybody is welcome, really. And if we didn't have food, we'd at least have like snacks in our storage and we'd hand those out if anybody wanted that. So that's what really helped us, along with like encouraging other youth to join. So yeah, I just wanted to share that from my past experiences.
Awesome. Thank you for sharing. Would anyone else like to share on some solutions?
Representative Johnson?
Yes, Greg.
Thank you. This is such good information. It helps unity. a lot, so thank you. I think networking is probably the most key area that all of you should focus on. I know that we're diverse in so many ways, so I would encourage you to go visit some of the youth councils and to learn some of their cultures, their traditions, but also learn about their youth councils. So I was a firm believer that our youth councils need to network with others, and that's the best way to learn from others. Is you go and visit other tribal youth councils and to see what they're doing, but also to learn their culture. But again, this was just an idea. I've been involved in youth development for over 30 years, so I've been a part of this arena for so long. And I'm so happy to hear all these awesome comments. Definitely, we need to support each other. Arizona and Pacific have always been very large regions where youth councils have always been active. So that's just my comment. Thank you.
Yes, definitely advertising, flyers, sending out text messages, sharing a little bit about your story and what you're doing and what your intentions are. That's really good ways to get people involved and want to be involved. I see that Steve is actually he got kicked out of the library, so he's trying to find a spot so he can get back on the meeting. So we would anyone else like to share?
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think one thing that I'm learning is just to use your social media, mostly Instagram. I did take a quick poll during one of our first meetings to ask our youth which social media app they use, and I said Facebook and they all like gagged. They were like, no. But we do have a Facebook as well, but they mostly said Instagram. So I try to post on there as much as I can. It looks like a lot of their relatives even joined and tend to comment and kind of see what they're doing. So I would say just, definitely get an Instagram and start following all the youth councils. That's one thing we did. We already had a Instagram, but I just, kind of just started it back up and relit that fire and just keep posting meeting days. Anytime we're together, I try to post because I think that your community and kids like to kind of see that first person point of view, just like with if it was your personal one, quick little behind the scenes things. Like I just, would post a picture of our van, at our meeting spot and like, hey, we're here. So just little things like that, I think get people excited. And also, your community gets to see what you're doing, where you're at, and kind of get that routine going. Like Greg had mentioned, food, games, prizes, anything. I mean, or even if you don't have prizes, that's okay. Even just having games, I think a lot of the youth enjoy competing, that friendly competition. Sweep the teepee game. We did Kahoot. I think a lot of them, took to Kahoot, but, with the, just with that, everybody needs a phone. But I would say, I think that all those things work to our advantage as far as getting this new group. I didn't have too much trouble getting this group. They were very willing to participate and excited. So like I said, we had been off for 2 years. So us coming back, I think a lot of them were waiting for that. So that's just my 2 cents.
Yeah, of course. I know that a lot of, sorry.
How was your volleyball?
It's good.
Okay. So one thing that I've noticed too was Instagram was a really good place to share information and have people be able to share it, post it on theirs. Our regions do have Instagrams. They are in the chat if you guys would like to follow them. And then share your guys' information with us. And we can share it on our social media and get your guys' what you guys are doing in your community is out there. So yeah, just make sure if you'd like to follow those, you can. Steve's is in there, the Western region and Pacific region, which is mine. And then just like if you want to put your social media in the chat, you guys can do that. And then follow each other, share with each other what you guys are doing in your guys' communities. Because I know a lot of you guys are in Arizona, but you guys may not be in the same town. You guys may be kind of far apart, but or go to a different school. So maybe share in the chat your guys' social media so you guys can stay in touch and stay involved.
Representative Johnson?
Yes.
Okay, just for all those on the call, on our website, we have regional profiles. So we have the Pacific regional profile and the Western profile. So if you have any information about your youth council that you want us to post, send those to your representatives. And then Lauren Ashley will then post those activities on their profile pages that's on the website, okay? If you go there, you'll see a number of youth councils that are in each of the regions. You'll see the email of how to contact your representatives. And then we could post all the good things that you're talking about right now. We really want to promote you. And so definitely forward your information of all those activities I'm hearing right now. And then we could post them to the Unity website through the youth council profiles. Thank you.
Yes, definitely. All of these youth are doing amazing things. And I know most of you guys have your guys' phones. So whenever you guys are out doing something amazing in your communities, just make sure to take a couple of pictures and send them to Unity. And you never know, you might see them on the Unity Instagram, on the Facebook. Unity is very active with posting all the stuff that they are sent. So yes, newsletters as well, send them over to Lauren Ashley at Unity and she'll post them on the website. It's a really good opportunity to show other youth councils and other communities what you guys are doing. Would anyone else like to share some more solutions on how to be more involved or how to get more youth involved?
I have one thing.
Okay.
Same thing. Fort McDowell Youth Council, 2019. Some of our big events that we would help out with, we'd post around flyers around the community or like at our tribal office where a lot of the adults go, to like, business and stuff. We'd have like flyers at the front desk saying, hey, we're going to be doing this. So like on Halloween or like near Halloween time, we'd have a community fright night and we'd actually make a haunted house area. And we get like profits to that to help us fund for Unity. And that help and stuff. Or like we have our own newspaper. It's called the Yavapai News. We'd also like post a little bit in the newspaper and ask to be posted there. And they say, yeah, sure, we can add you in. And we give them what we would like in there. And we get like some profits that way as well to help us fund.
Really good. Advertising, like that is a very big one. With a lot of the youth councils that have been sharing, just advertising. That's the only way to get more people to join, is just to show who you are and what you're doing. Anthony, did you have your hand up? Did you want to share?
I did, yeah. Like going back to the challenges was kind of retaining like a long-term advisor, an adult who guides the youth in helping them stay on track with things and realize the bigger picture. Because I realize in the past that's always been one of our major issues, is having an adult or someone in the community who is dedicated to being with the youth council. Because it's always been like tutors or people who work at the education center, but once 5 o'clock comes around, that's pretty much it. I'm going home. So like solutions to that would be, I don't know, somehow finding ways to create like a full-time or part-time position like under tribal councils, so people can be paid for their time or things like that. Because it's really good to volunteer, but it's also really good to pay people for their time. But yeah, that was just something that I really noticed, is like having that dedication and finding incentives to have them stay for a long time and not just like a couple months or a year, just having them there, something to rely on, somebody who knows the deal, somebody who knows the protocols. Because something that a lot of tribal organizations around here face with, unfortunately, is like high turnover rates. So people are not staying for a long time. And then they bring in new people, they hire new people, whether it's like at the education center. I keep mentioning the Ed Center because our youth council was highly affiliated with the education center. That's where we held our meetings. That's where we got the advisors. And there's always a new education coordinator, like every 2 years. So you always got to be like, you kind of start from scratch, because it's somebody who's not from here, somebody who doesn't know how to run things, so it's like kind of this constant like cycle of starting over and then just like falling apart. So yeah, that was like a challenge that I thought of, and then some potential solutions to it. Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you so much for sharing. We're gonna move on to our next thing on the agenda. We're gonna have Miss Lauren Ashley talk a little bit on the or healing circles. Me and Representative Steve Harvey, we were able to attend the one in Reno, Nevada, which was the first one, and it was in the Western region. We had some youth from that area to be able to be there at UNR. And so yeah, we'll have Miss Lauren Ashley talk a little bit about that.
Thank you, Representative. We are so grateful for our community partners. We partnered with the Healing Indigenous Lives Initiative, first developed a series of trainings that were meant to be regional trainings during the Peer Guides term and form the first cohort. And they partnered with the current executive committee on a resolution, and it was really focused on restoring the spirit of Native youth. And so really focusing on like, okay, this is what we've come through. We're rebuilding a lot of our youth councils during COVID. Either they went inactive or, they have new advisors like the people who are on this call, new youth councils who are rebuilding and building strong communities. So Unity has reached out to its community partners, and through a grant with Bank of America, actually, Mary Kim Titlow had the vision to really bring these healing circles across the nation. And so these are free trainings. We do limit it to the first 100 youth who register for each section, just because we're wanting to make sure we have these small group discussions where it's literally train the trainer. So when we come to a location near you, we will be having a healing circle in California, as well as in the spring, we're going to do a series across Arizona, and that is funded through APS. So thank you to our amazing sponsors and the dedication of our staff to seek funding. These healing circles really focus on some key trainings. Number one, how to create a safe space in your community where youth can talk about difficult issues. We don't want, when we hear the words healing circles, some people get anxious. It's not a talking circle where we want to make you cry and bring up past trauma. This is all solution-based, strength-based approaches. So learning tools and skills of how to identify your key challenges in your community, but also more importantly, We walk you through the steps of asset mapping in your community, identifying resources, identifying your 12 sectors of who would I call on to help me address this issue, so you know you're not alone in your community. And then at the end of it, each small group does a mock presentation to a tribal council, and we invite different tribal council members from different tribes to give feedback, so youth can actually practice in a safe place, asking for funding, asking the tribe to, you know, do something about this issue. So it really is youth to youth interaction. So these trainings are led by our Unity leaders. Our next one, as you can see the list here, we're partnering with Mashantucket Pequot Tribal Youth Council, and they are graciously hosting us on November 18th in Foxwoods Resort and Casino. So the ones that you can see here, we're going, it's back-to-back weekends. We're really blessed to have Will Mosley on staff. He's a Unity alumni and former EC. He's actually making a docu-series. So even if youth aren't able to make it to these trainings, this is something that we will continue. If you're not able to make it to one of the upcoming healing circles, I really do encourage you to ask your own tribal communities to host. It can be at a university, it can be with your own youth council. And the whole idea of these is that once the youth go through these healing circles, then they would be equipped and they would have the resources to host your own regional healing circle. It can be for youth only, it can be youth talking to adults, it can be school-based where the teachers come and listen to the youth. It could be with the partnering with your local police department, depending what issue you want to focus on. We share those tools with different youth. So if you can see here, please save the dates. We're trying to partner with Sequan, but we're also looking at different surrounding tribes to host one in California. So the Pacific Healing Circle is coming up December 16th through the 18th. And so that is coming up this winter. Anybody is able to go to any of these. We're working to finalize those details, so keep us in mind. And then again, the healing circles in Phoenix, Arizona with the Western region. We will be having a healing circle as kind of like a pre-conference training at our upcoming mid-year. So those are in February. Please, advisors, plan ahead and reach out to us if you're interested in hosting your own healing circle. We can send you more information about the curriculum. It can be anywhere from a 2 to 3 day event. Anytime we have to kind of condense it into one day, it can happen, but again, there's just so much that these youth have developed. It's better if you take your time with it. So does anybody have any questions about this initiative and that Unity wants to come to tribal youth and make sure that a lot of people have access to this training? So it's been 4 years in the making. And a lot of youth have given their feedback. Thank you to Salt River, was actually one of our first hosts that did a soft launch and a focus group to see how we could improve it. So we've taken 2 years now, and now we're taking it across the nation.
Thank you, Lauren Ashley. So I think, yeah, so just make sure you keep an eye out for healing circles in your guys' communities. We hope to keep these going. Yeah, I do want to say that the one in Reno was really like impactful to the youth there. I feel like having the EC and the peer guides be the trainers, so it can always just be for the youth, by the youth. I think that's just the like most impactful way of doing things, because you're seeing different youth look at you and relate to you, be able to connect easier with you. So I just feel like that's how the healing circle in Reno was with me and Steve. I just feel like we connected with all of the youth very easy, and we were able to talk with them and get a lot of good feedback. So it was really awesome. So next item we have on our agenda was the top 10 issues, I think.
Representative Johnson and Lauren Ashley, this survey was conducted during the most recent National Unity Conference in Minneapolis, Minnesota. And so we had over 300 responses to the survey of identifying top issues facing Native American youth. And you'll see the percentages from each of those issues facing young people today. The executive committee is going to be meeting on these issues to develop a plan of action that could be presented before the next Unity mid-year conference in February in Phoenix, so that they could present the action plan before the National Unity Council business meeting. So again, these are the issues that were identified. And I think some of you may know that these are very relevant to every tribal community in the country. And I think you guys all know that. And so just wanted to share that this was conducted during the most recent Unity Conference in Minneapolis. Lauren Ashley, through her peer guides, were able to go through each of the regional caucus meetings and gather the data that is listed here. So the executive committee and the National Unity Council did adopt the top 10 issues facing Native youth during the most recent conference in Minneapolis. Thank you.
Yes, so you can just see all of the different like big impacts to people's communities. Some are the same, some are different, but you just see all of the things that are going on in other people's communities that are the biggest concerns. So thank you for sharing that, Greg. Next on our agenda is, did anyone have any questions or anything? Any announcements? Anything? Some announcements we have for you is the mid-year conference is coming up. It doesn't seem like it's too far away, but February will come fast. So if you'd like to go to the mid-year conference, that's our planning for the national conference. It will be in Tempe, Arizona this year, February 23rd to the 26th. Those are also it's smaller than the national conference. Usually a lot of people, I know that my youth council usually only has a male and female rep go. But I know that a lot of you are in Arizona. So if you guys are interested, reach out to your guys' youth councils and see if you guys are able to attend. Someone in the chat would like to see the top 10 issues list again, Greg. But yes, so if you guys would like to join us for the mid-year conference, myself, Steve, Greg, Lauren Ashley will all be there. Will Mosley. So if you guys would like to see the EC and get to be there and participate again, we'd love to have you. But yeah, also the national conference, if we can go back to the other one.
Thank you so much, Bishop Tribal Chairwoman Picard. Thank you so much for joining us and just supporting Katie and all of your youth councils. It's always good to have tribal leaders on the call as well. We appreciate you.
Yes, of course. Any support from our tribes and our communities is much appreciated. So thank you guys for being on the call. Each and every one of you guys, great job. There's 34 participants currently in this call. So great job in everything that you guys do in your communities. It's not going unseen. We're very proud of you. And oh, Anthony, did you have something?
Yeah, one last question. Will there be somewhere like we can go back and look at that chart with all the top 10 issues?
Greg, do you have an answer for that question?
Representative, I know there was a comment in the chat that they wanted to see the circles again. This is the circles. I don't know who has questions about the circles, healing circle schedule.
Oh, I think that they were talking about the top 10 issues list.
Okay.
And they were wondering where they can see the chart again. Like,
Okay. I'll pull it up right now.
And
Okay.
we also will be posting it on the Unity website. One thing that we like to do in the past is, the youth really come up with solutions to each of these issues, right? So for each of the 10 issues on the website, we like to give examples. So if it's the missing and murdered Indigenous persons is an issue, then we like to give an example. Okay, well, one youth council event that you could do to address this issue would be, it could be a color run, a ribbon skirt making class. So that way we're working with the executive committee now to post that online. That way it's not just listing the issues, but also it shows solutions as well. So if you'd like to be a part of that conversation, please feel free to reach out to your representatives, and we'll make sure that everyone on the call here gets a copy of that as well.
yes, definitely. So here's the top 10 issues list again. We're gonna go back to our agenda and finish off with our announcements and get with a closing. I'm so sorry that it's been very, very long meeting. But we'll be done soon, I promise. But lastly, an announcement from me and Steve. The national conference this year will be in Washington, D.C. We would love to see you guys from June 30th through the July 4th. So yeah, DC is gonna be a great national conference, so I hope to see you all there. Was there anything else anyone would like to share?
Representative Johnson?
Yes.
Okay, for all those on the call, I have to say this because I'm from the Gila River Indian community, but you're all welcome to the Akhmet Pipash Youth Council 35th inauguration, which is this Saturday at 4 p.m. at the Huagam Heritage Center here in the community, just south of the, I like to use the term Gila River Casino, it's just south of that. So it's going to be awesome. I understand they're serving dinner. So I invite those Arizona Youth Councils to join us. Our Hajin from Akchin, Tana'atam, Salt River, come out and join us. It's going to be an awesome occasion. They're celebrating the 5th anniversary inauguration, which is huge. Thank you.
Awesome. Did anyone else have any announcements for their communities or anything? Okay, I think, would anyone like to do a closing prayer? Oh, Lauren Ashley.
Oh, I'll leave it up to youth if you would like
No,
to.
I just seen that you raised your hand. I was
Oh,
sorry.
okay. Either way, I can pray, but I think you want to leave earlier than my prayers might take too long. Just kidding. No, I just wanted to remind everybody that if you're interested in coming to mid-year or nationals, please take advantage of the early bird rates. You can save literally hundreds of dollars by registering early. And we do offer purchase orders. So for $25, you can have more time to come up with the money for your registration. So these are options. And if you let the people know, let your advisors know. The best thing about it is you can always go back in and edit it. But I just want to encourage everyone to take advantage of the early bird, because literally you know, every year we have almost a fourth of our attendees wait to the last minute. So we appreciate you. Thank you. And look at that cute baby.
I know, Leticia's baby. Yeah, so if you guys have any other announcements, or if you'd like to do the closing prayer, go ahead and take a healthy risk.
Caitlin, real quick before the closing prayer, I'm not volunteering for that just yet, but booking your room for both of the mid-year and the national ahead of time, whether you have your youth picked out, do that ahead of time so that it does not sell out. You do not miss on that early bird rate for the hotels. That's a mistake that we've made. Luckily, we were able to still get into the host hotel, but commuting to and from the host hotel can be kind of a bit of a pain if you're in another hotel every day for the conference. So remember that as well.
Representative Johnson?
Yes, Craig.
For those advisors that are on the call, we will continue to have webinars that serve advisors. I know that there's a lot of advisors that are new to Unity, and definitely we'll probably have one before the Unity mid-year conference to get you prepared. As mentioned, Carrie Brown has been very involved in advising for many years. She's our advisor of the year. So we definitely will do that to get you prepared for our upcoming meetings. So thank you, advisors, for your help. Thank you for your guidance and support for your young people. We really couldn't do this without you. So thank you.
Oh, Greg, they have comments in the chat. They were wondering what time the Gal River event was. Gila, sorry. I was in Greg. Oh, it said 4 p.m.
4 p.m.
4 p.m. Sorry, guys. As you can tell, I'm very Pacific region. But I think Greg said that it was going to be in person. Yeah, in person. But thank you guys for joining. I know that Steve did have to leave because of the library closing, and he didn't have somewhere to go. But on behalf of me and Steve, I want to thank you guys all for joining and being here today and sharing a space with myself, Steve, and all of you. So I want to say thank you and good job on participating. You guys are awesome. It was nice to see you all. Does anyone want to do a closing prayer? Close on a good note.
Okay, well, thank you so much. I'm gonna go ahead and say prayer. Yeah, I'll go ahead and pray. Please pray in your own way. Creator, Heavenly Father, we just come to you tonight, and we're so grateful for these youth making connections and just using their gift to empower others. We thank you for these youth leaders and the amazing support systems that they have within their tribes and their homes. We just lift up our mission to inspire hope, and we know that hope can change lives. And that comes directly from grassroots community organizing, and we're just so grateful to be change agents and to help lift up other Native youth voices. So thank you for your blessings. Thank you for always watching out for all the youth in the Native Youth Network, and continue to open doors for them as they learn to make an impact on their communities. I pray all these things in Jesus' name, amen.
Thank you so much, Lauren, Ashley, and Greg, and the Unity staff on the call, Will Mosley and Mary Kim. She was also on the call. Thank you guys for all that you do. And have a good night, everyone. Thank you for joining. Good night. Have a good night. Thank you.
Thank you.